Hi, guys. How are you today? Now, I have more information about the Brian Laundrie case that we were discussing yesterday, and you guys wanted more details. More details came in today. Exclusive information was discovered by Dog the Bounty Hunter. We got a lot to go over. So let me go ahead, play my intro, and allow more people into the room. Hi, guys. How are you? Hey, Gabor.
What's good?
Hey, Perry.
Hey, what's happening?
Okay, so we did this case yesterday and it caught so many people's attention and they wanted to talk about it again. And Perry, how many requests did you get on the hotline?
A lot.
I mean, people are really, really interested in this case. And yesterday, right when I told the story, I believe it was you, Gabor, who said this story doesn't sound right. There's more to
Mm-mm.
this story. Was it you who said that, Gabor?
I don't think so.
I think so. Did you feel the same way, Perry?
Well, yeah, it's weird. It's a weird case. Like I said, because I just started following it like maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, and it's a lot of information coming out and things not really adding up here or there. And
Oh,
some of the stuff we talked about yesterday, we had people talk about that it wasn't exactly everything. Everybody just giving their opinion.
yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
Till
Well, to clarify
we
from
can.
yesterday, Brian's mother is not the DA. They're business owners, both of them. So
Mhm.
we'll clarify that from yesterday. Let's talk about what we found today. Okay, so let me put this up on the screen. Dog the Bounty. So they're doing their search in the Carlton Reserve. Dog the Bounty Hunter got information that he was spotted with his parents in Fort Desoto Park campground. Now, remember when they went on that vacation that
Mhm.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
So
Sherelle,
this
you
is the
showing your
dog's evidence. He has
Sherelle,
receipts that said that they made
Sharrell,
Sherelle,
the
yes,
boy
you,
told
sh-
you.
you showing your screen?
yeah, that's my screen. Oh, it
Oh,
didn't work. Hold on, I did it wrong. Try it again. Hold on. Thank you, guys.
hmm
Let's try that. Okay, there we go. So Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I hope you guys can see this map.
we can.
You can, good. Okay, because
hmm
I'm blind. So this is the laundry's parents' home on this dot right here near Newport. Uh, they're searching in the Carlton Reserve over here, which is closer to the house. But he got information that he was at Fort Desoto Park campground. That's way over here, kind of right outside of St. Petersburg. Okay, so let's go over the information that he found. He said that the family, the parents and Brian made two trips to the campground. He went on September. They went through on September 1st through the 3rd, and then a second trip, the 6th through the 8th. All three of them were spotted entering both times, but the last time he did not return. It was just the parents. Let me let you listen to what Dog had to say about it, and then I'll speak some more on it.
In Fort Desoto. It's almost dark. So we had a very good lead come up today that he was down here in this park, not very far away. We checked our lead out. It is confirmed. The parents were down here 2 times. It was September 1st through the 3rd and September 6th through the 8th. They registered to stay at this park. They were registered, went through the gate, they're on camera, they were here. And they did enter. They did come here. Allegedly, what we're hearing is 2 people left on the 8th. 3 people came in on the 6th, and 2 people left on the 8th. I think he's been here for sure. So there's a lot of little islands around the area where we're at that he could get to on a canoe. We talked to the caretakers today of the islands. They said he could be out here, that he was here for sure, not over in the swamp.
Wow.
Turning my speaker down. So, as I said, the authorities were looking in the wrong place. Now, how come Dog can find him, but not the FBI? It's very interesting. And he also said that if he wanted to, it's very easy for him to get in a canoe or a boat and go head down to the Cuba area. That's scary. It,
Right.
for me, feels like Perry and Gabor, maybe you guys are right.
But I mean, I know Dog did say this though. He said that the FBI with those drones with the infrared, when they send those drones out, they can spot somebody in these places. But I mean,
But they weren't looking there. They were looking
Right.
at in a different area.
right.
Also, I wanted to show you guys this. His parents came out, her parents, Gabby's parents came out today and made an announcement that they're starting the Gabby Foundation, which is going to help other missing people. And also, they had some comments about the Laundrie's behavior. Let me go ahead and put that on the screen. And I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can so you guys could hear it. Very interesting. Here we go.
And they want to make some good from this awful tragedy. That's why they're starting the Gabby Petito Foundation.
We're just hoping that through our tragedy, losing Gabby, that in the future, that something can come out of it, that we can help other people that may be in a similar situation, reach out to these other organizations that do similar things and find out what's missing. What can we do to fill that void? What can we do to help people? Just from the Aware Foundation alone, reaching 2 million people, they told us that other law enforcement agencies are now starting to look back at other missing persons cases and starting to reinvestigate them and look into them. And we're just hopeful that we're able to help people in the future, just try to get through something similar.
We haven't heard from the Laundrie family. We haven't been able to hear much from the FBI to share a lot with us about Brian's whereabouts. Is there anything that you can tell us about the efforts to find him, what the family thinks about where he might be, and the Laundrie family side?
Again, for the Laundrie silence, the Laundries did not help us find Gabby. It sure is not going to help us find Brian. For Brian, we're asking you to turn yourself in to the FBI or the nearest one.
They're not helping. They're not being cooperative. Yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts, Gabor? This is suspicious behavior. You might not necessarily, what do you say about this? People are saying it was 3 that came in and 2 that left.
Right.
And they're also saying that if someone lived in this at the Fort Desoto Park campground, it would be hard to kind of, because of the elements, to stay there. But he's a camper. He's an outsider. He knows how to survive. Gabor, where do you think this man is?
In another country, trying to get asylum.
You said that yesterday. And Dog was saying that if he got a canoe or a boat, he could easily make his way down to Cuba. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And what do you think we should do about the family, the parents? They obviously,
They're gonna have their child. They're gonna help their child regardless of what their child did. That's just, if we're being realistic, people.
Gabor?
Mine?
Yeah.
My
if
son.
you know
You know what though? Like at that point, I don't know. Like it's certain things. I help you with small things, but not murder or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what Gabor's saying. Some people
I get it. No.
I'm not.
I get what he's saying because I would help my kid out with some small things I could finagle here or there. You know what I'm saying? To clear him, right?
Yeah.
But murder, I haven't been there. So, but I'm just saying, for right now, I'm thinking I wouldn't.
It's they're guilty. They're guilty. You know, you're supposed to reserve judgment till you have proof, but my mind doesn't work that way. They're helping. They helped him get away, and I agree with Gabor. He's probably in Cuba.
Well, yeah, I mean, because remember they said he came home,
but he probably telling his parents that he didn't have nothing to do with the murder. That he probably been. We don't know what he told his parents, but either way, I feel like they're gonna help their child.
Well, yeah, no. I'm not disagreeing with you. I feel like they're helping their child. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They could also help him by saying, "Let's get the best attorney."
No. They. I mean, you know what? That could be the case later if they find it, right? But I think right now they're just trying to just help their kid and swallow their losses. Because even if he had to go to a different country and live or whatever, they still don't have him, right? With him. But at least they know their child's still alive or whatever, right? But it seemed like they're actually just helping him. And, you know, shit happens and, you know, your kids come home and they got a problem, you get a solid real quick.
Silver Fox, oh my gosh, such a generous super chat. Thank you, Silver Fox. We love Silver Fox.
Love them, okay?
I love and support our Sharrell's World Foundation. I've never heard of a family starting a foundation in the middle of a search. Special love to Corey and Brendan. Oh, please get vaccinated, fam. You got to get vaccinated. Silver Fox is serious about that. What do you think about what he said about starting a foundation in the middle of a search? Well,
I mean, you know what though? I mean, because that body has been recovered.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure the body is there. You're just trying to find out who committed the crime, right? Of murder, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I think you can. I don't know. It's when you're in mourning, it's a hard situation. You know what I'm saying? And you're there, but you get to the body back.
Yeah.
Not how you wanted it back, but it's there, right? So I could probably see somebody doing it then. But most time, they don't even find the body doing the investigation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know. Let's take a couple calls. This is a crazy situation. It's sad.
You should take new calls and see first.
Okay. For me, it's a done deal. I think that.
Hey, April.
What's up, April?
Hi, April.
I missed you.
Miss y'all
I haven't seen you guys in forever. Y'all do not pay attention to my bed. It's just a bunch of blankets.
April, it's always the same damn way every video. So
I know.
I know you come
make
on
my
and
bed.
talk about this.
Are you convinced, April, that the family has helped him?
Yes. I'm hardcore convinced.
Yeah, and I'm convinced that he did it because they haven't even.
I don't like to put anything out there on somebody unless you have evidence. But for me, my own personal opinion is you don't run unless you have something to hide.
Right.
You need to say if that was my fiance missing. First of all, you showed up. She ain't even there. 9 days later, you're all somewhere else. None of it makes any sense to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, because if I came home without my fiance,
I would be like, let's go find her before the parents even knew.
5 days later, people say, well, maybe he could have went hiking again. Who the hell gonna go hiking without their fiance not knowing where the hell she's at?
Exactly.
I mean, for me, it's hard for me to believe.
Exactly. And
let me play this video again. A lot of people are just now entering the chat. I want to play it one more time because Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I believe Dog's going to find him. But what if he's in a different country? then the dog's not gonna go over there, is he? I wondered. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
He
he's
can't. Well, he went to Mexico last time to find the other guy. So I do believe Dog's gonna find him. But Dog has found some exclusive information that not even the FBI
thank God for Dog.
Right. That
You know?
Brian and his parents stayed at a campground called Fort Desoto Park on 2 occasions. And the last occasion, we have confirmed witnesses that said 3 of them came in, the parents and Brian, and only 2 came out, the parents. Let me play this clip again for those that are just coming in.
In Fort Desoto, it's almost dark. So we had a very good lead come up today that he was down here in this park, not very far away. We checked our lead out. It is confirmed. The parents were down here 2 times. It was September 1st through the 3rd and September 6th through the 8th. They registered to stay at this park. They were registered, went through the gate. They're on camera. They were here. And they did enter. They did come here. Allegedly, what we're hearing is 2 people left on the 8th. 3 people came in on the 6th, and 2 people left on the 8th. I think he's been here for sure. So, there's a lot of little islands around the area where we're at that he could get to on a canoe. We talked to the caretakers today of the islands. They said he could be out here, that he was here for sure, not over in the swamp.
Woo!
Sound like a mad escape to me.
It sounds like he escaped. It sounds, and Ford said that day one, because he's probably not even in this country. He probably took a canoe to this boat and then took a boat down. I think he's in Cuba or somewhere. He's gone. I think he's gone. I don't think he's in that campground anymore. Go ahead.
I just want to. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
When I watched that video, the initial video of the cops, whenever they pulled over her and her fiance, I initially I picked up on red flags before she was even found any of that happened before she was found dead, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I knew because I'm just going to speak from a person that's been through certain situations. I could tell that she was coming for him. She was a girl scared. It's called battered women syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
I've been through it before personally. And you're just scared to death. It makes me so sick. I want this man gone, for real. Somebody find him.
Other people in the chat are saying that they've been through it too, and that she definitely was acting.
You're scared to even say. So she's covering for him. I know to some people it doesn't make sense, but when you've been battered down mentally and physically for a long time, and for this young girl, 22. I mean, my daughter is 18, about to be 19 in November. She just went to college last month. I can't even imagine, because your brain's not even fully developed yet. You're still trying to figure out who you are. And you're constantly being told you're not good enough, or you're not this, or you're not that. Eventually, you start to believe it. You start thinking, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I am a piece of crap. Then you become this little, a victim of yourself. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so then he becomes like this guy that's just, you start to believe it. That's what I'm trying to say. So in her mind, she's probably like, I did call it. When I saw her kind of like this in the car, I guess I just, I'm like, you didn't start it, girl. You didn't do nothing. You said something. He's done preached you down so hard that you believe that you did something to this dude.
But you know what? This had to happen before, and she lived with them.
Right.
They had to have some kind of clues. It's crazy.
Well, that's his family.
So they're just going to turn the blind eye no matter what they see?
Because that's their son. What do you think, Gabor? You hadn't said nothing.
I mean, I feel like that's being realistic. I mean, people are going to help their child, regardless whether they give him money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want their child to be, you know, they care for him. They probably feel like what he did was wrong, but that's their child. You know?
Right, I get it.
This is the only time I ever disagree with you, Gabor. Because
you don't think that they would help their child? You don't think they would help their child? Okay.
I don't think. I don't know, because as much as I love my kids, if they came to me and I knew they were, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I would hug them and say, "Baby, I love you," but God is gonna have your.
It's not that I disagree with Gabor. Gabor, what he's saying. Most parents probably would. I'm just saying, like I said, I ain't never been faithful in a situation, so I don't know, right? But yeah, I understand, because most parents think, well, hey, that's my child.
Yeah.
And that's the love of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And regardless of what they did, you try to save them, because if you think if I turn him in for murder, he's gone forever. But what if I can save him? And at least I may not see him forever, but at least I know he's good. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird situation.
Let me bring up some more callers. Hi, Freddie.
Hey, what's up, Freddie?
It's absolutely shocking. Hey, April.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely shocking. In my opinion, what I think has happened is they were going round in a van, I believe.
Yes.
I think potentially maybe there was some dodgy sort of she wasn't happy and wanted to leave, and he basically said no. I mean, because I watch Crime Watch Daily, and this is what happens in a lot of these types of relations.
Yes. You watch what?
Like Crime Watch Daily.
Oh, daily. Yeah.
Yeah, like in those types of things.
But they were
That
in
is
the
ridiculous.
wilderness.
I'm trying to make it look a little better.
They were in the wilderness, Freddie. We're leaving, going where? Where could she go? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I think she said that she wanted to end things, certainly, and he basically couldn't accept that. I think the parents, I'm pretty certain that, this guy, the parents were involved as well. And the fact that 3 go and 2 leave, that says a lot. I think Gabor's right. He's gone to Cuba, I don't know, Belize or somewhere like that. Because although I think they do have extradition laws, they always seem to usually be quite slow at doing things like that. Yeah. As I've seen on Crime Watch Daily.
Yeah. Lola, sound off.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, I think Dog, the bounty hunter, is gonna find him. The fact that he was able to collect clues like this so quickly just shows like how on it he is. Have you guys heard? You know what's funny, Sharrell, when I was on earlier, I was trying to mention it to you, but Nia cut me off. I was trying to mention it to you that Doug had come up with clues for you to research just to make sure the accuracy. But the guy from the FBI who's found most of the FBI most wanted list people, has he come up with anything? Have you guys heard anything on his end?
No, what I heard is that Dog got this information exclusively. He went and investigated. He got the receipts showing that they signed in on these days, and he turned the information over to the FBI.
That's awesome.
So, and they had already announced a couple days ago that they were shortening their search for in the Carlton Reserve. Remember that? They were pulling back. So I think they're going to, I don't know, because I don't think he's there anymore. Me personally.
They're adamant he's not there, because from what I've been reading about this, they're saying that there was quite bad flooding and things like that. So if he were there, he would have been eaten by the alligators, and that we would have found the bones or something by now if that were the case. So I think he's taken a boat and done a runner.
Yeah,
A lot
but
of
the
people
whole him going to Cuba is very unrealistic. I mean, you have to remember we have the Coast Guard. It's also hurricane season still in the Caribbean a bit. Like
That's
him trying to venture
true.
off, and it's like it's very easy to be like, I'm gonna go to Cuba, but you can't Google Maps or waves your ass to Cuba. You know what I'm saying? You have
Right.
to have some experience in order to island hop like that. Especially Florida is relatively close to Cuba, but that's still quite a stretch in a distance. So that
Yeah.
to me is unrealistic.
No,
But
no,
it
I
could
get
have
it.
Still
been
in the
I get
bad.
it.
country.
So what if it wasn't Cuba? It was another island, right? And typically hurricane season or whatever. I understand what you're saying, but if it's a life and death situation, would a person try it?
But you got to remember, he's also American. Going, Cuba still Castro ruled.
Well,
Right?
no. I'm not
So
saying
we don't
that
know if
Cuba.
they might
Somewhere
kill him
else.
there. So
Somewhere
what's the
else.
point of going
Well,
there?
if you're desperate, you're going to try anything. And the guy is also well known in the wilderness. So it's a possibility.
I think
So
he's still
I'm saying
alive,
this:
Diane.
was
Yeah.
Cuba his only destination that he could have hit?
The Bahamas.
Well, yeah, all of those
Okay,
islands.
right. Okay, so
Belize,
okay,
I don't know.
what I'm saying is maybe he didn't go to Cuba. Maybe it could have been the Bahamas. But I'm saying we
I
won't
never
try.
said that he was in Cuba. I said that he's probably in another country.
Oh, well, no.
Is what I said.
No. I know what you're saying.
No. We're saying no. I'm saying if he was on a boat, like
I
where else
said
would you
Cuba.
go from
Oh,
Florida?
yeah,
It would
on
be
a boat,
Cuba.
But I mean, whether a boat or a flight, I think something happened somewhere
Let me
that
go
they
ahead, Eric.
enhanced his escape. Huh?
Yeah, and I think the parents mapped out the escape. But someone said something in the chat. Could he be dead?
Possibly.
I don't think.
I feel
don't
he's
think did.
alive. What do you guys think?
I think he's alive because his parents aren't tripping yet. Like his parents seem very cool, calm, and collected. If they thought,
Mhm.
I think they're still in communication with him.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
ooh,
Good point.
ooh.
I
Like-
agree. I
like-
think this has all been premeditated. Personally, the whole route, what's going to eat, but step by step on where he's gone from where the alligators were in Florida to wherever he is now.
Right. I think.
And
you
I'm
know what's
sorry,
funny?
but the other thing is that if you're someone and you've done this crime and you're too much of a coward to go to a prison and fess up for what you've done, you're not going to care about what the climate is or whether they're hurricanes. You're going to go anywhere and somewhere where you won't be detected. And if anything, if there are hurricanes and bad weather, it's actually going to probably be even harder for them to find it.
No, but just him an
Sorry.
experienced person on a boat. How are you gonna just go to another country like that? It sounds like theoretically it sounds easy, but it's really actually not. Like I've gone from a boat from one island to another to one Virgin Island to another, and that was a whole ordeal, and it was close by. So that's
Let
what
me
I'm saying.
rotate some more people in. Is it
I got you.
Kimmy?
Oh, it's Georgia Kimmy.
Hey, hi.
Georgia.
What's happening?
How are you?
Hey,
Hey,
Are you a
everybody.
first-time caller, Georgia?
Second time. You forgot me already?
You forgot it. Remember, she went off. She set it off last time she was on.
What? No, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Sorry. Okay. What are
That's
your thoughts
okay.
today?
Let's just get started again.
Go ahead, Georgia. Sound off.
I have been obsessed with this case for some reason. And seeing those parents talk today and how unified they all were was so touching, y'all. And they all got matching tattoos. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see the tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where do you
and it
think
was her
he is?
handwriting, I think.
Where do you think he is, Georgia?
I don't think he's in Florida. I don't think he's in Florida.
Oh, he's already skipped.
Do you think he's in the
I
country?
don't. I
or
do
you think
believe he's
out-
alive.
Say it again.
I think he's out of the country. I really do. I think they planned it by doing those 2 camping trips and kind of diverting some attention. And that second camping trip, I think before they even left the campground, he was probably already gone.
They watched them leave. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, but
that's
I have a
possible.
question. I think they planned this even before he even got back to Florida. I think they planned it on his way home. I think he confessed to them over the phone.
Sure.
And they started the plan, got stuff together for him. So when he got there, they just laid out the plan and did it.
Well, they
I
gave
think
him a
planned it the
9-day.
whole way, his whole ride home. Because how long did it take him to get back to Florida? From where he was, Wyoming or whatever? That's
Yeah, from
a couple
Wyoming.
days. Yeah, that's a couple days worth of planning they could have
4
done, and when
days.
they got
Right,
there,
right.
they put it
Yeah.
into effect.
Yeah. All right, you guys, I got a long line tonight. Is there anything else anyone wants to add to the conversation?
Oh, one thing to say. What I think what should be interesting and hopefully the FBI will be doing is be looking at these parents' bank details sort of around that time. What money have they spent?
Yep.
Have they gone to
Exactly.
stores to buy things like, I don't know, camping equipment,
Yeah.
cash withdrawals?
Yeah.
As that's obviously a very good indicator to see, you know, whether they've been, you know, aiding him or not.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
true.
did you guys hear that there's supposedly some woman named Dawn that has been, she called the father's number that she found on Facebook or something,
I heard
and
that.
reamed them out, and that supposedly Brian's father has called her back several times.
Now, I don't believe that. Do you believe that?
I heard it. I don't know.
I don't
haven't
believe
I don't
it.
know.
That's crazy.
I don't know,
Is
but
it-
she
is
said
it
one
true
time
they
a
saw him
woman
in
called her
Canada?
back
Is
and
it true they
asked
saw
her
him
if
in
she was
Canada?
the
Sorry.
devil.
I just don't.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Something in
I don't
me
know.
just-
I heard about it though.
I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel that I feel Dog's gonna find him, and I think this case is
I
gonna
do
wrap
too.
up in less than
Yeah.
a month. I really
I
do.
agree.
We'll find
Sharrell,
out.
is
though.
it true they saw him in Canada? How true is that? Because someone just posted that. I keep hearing that. Is that true?
You heard
Is there
that they
any truth?
saw him in Canada? I didn't hear
The
that.
flight attendant posted a picture of him, and she swore it was him in the hotel.
If
in
it was
Canada.
him, they would have got him by now, don't you think?
Right.
Because
I
they
think
would have
so.
sent. Yeah. Go ahead, April.
I mean,
Sorry.
how could he leave the campground without a car? I mean, there has to be somebody else helping the family.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
that
he's got a
I don't
plan.
know if it's his sister. You know, they've tried to interview her. She lives
Yeah.
close by. But
And you
he
know,
can't
another
just
sign
walk
of guilt,
away.
really quickly, is that the mom called the cops on Dog. Like,
I know.
She sure did.
why would you call 911?
I was dying.
If you wanted to find him, you wouldn't.
Yeah. You would be like, oh, yeah, come on in. This, they gave him a hard time. It's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm bringing up a new crew. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye,
Freddie.
guys.
I didn't
Bye.
Bye,
do this.
y'all.
Thanks,
Bye,
Freddie.
y'all.
All right,
See you
bye-bye.
soon.
Love y'all.
Bye.
See
Bye, guys. Okay, let me bring in another
So,
caller.
I'm gonna head
Andrea,
out, guys.
can you
Bye.
believe that they
Bye-bye.
did that?
Okay, let me bring in some new callers. We've got Corey.
Y'all, next time I will make my bed. Okay.
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
I'm gonna drop you, April.
I'm used
Okay.
to it, April. I'm used to it.
We got a lot of callers here. Can I see your face backstage, and then you can go back on.
You talking to me?
No, not you, Corey. Hi, Nina. Hi,
Hey y'all.
Corey. Hey, Andrea.
Hey,
Andrea,
Hey.
you sound off first. What do you think about this?
I think that I don't think he have left the country. I think his parents know where he's at, and they got him in hiding. He can't go to Cuba because Cuba is in a warfare themselves with the people there, so he ain't in Cuba. But I believe that he's close by. The parents know where he's at, and they're not telling anybody. Because you remember Nancy Gray said when he left, he was driving a red convertible Mustang. How did he get away in that Mustang and everybody did not see him?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Nina, what did you want to say about this? Because you've been following this case.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know, y'all. I hope that they bring him and he's alive. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him. I really think he probably didn't try to kill himself or he's dead. I do. Because I just feel like what other way you're not gonna come back alive. I don't feel like he is, And I heard somebody say that his parents, it couldn't be dead. His parents, they don't seem like they would that he's dead or whatever. You don't know what people go through. People kill themselves all the time. And like Gabor said, parents will do anything to cover up their children, just about. But I just feel like this. I hope they find him. I hope Dog find him and bring him back to justice, because we need everybody need answers. We need answers.
Right.
Like, what happened? Why did you do this to this young lady? You know what I'm saying? What brought you to this point?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's other people that's helping him. It's definitely other people. I said yesterday he in his mama's basement. I'm telling y'all, the man is in his mama's basement.
No, for sure he
that
ain't
could
there.
be true.
For sure, he ain't down in the damn basement.
But you know what?
It's too
You
hot.
know what? His family is doing the same thing. Y'all remember Scott Peterson? How
Yep.
his family, how his
Right.
family they hid him, they hid everything. His parents know what that boy is. He's a runner. They got him hid somewhere.
They do. They know.
Yeah.
He's probably with another relative. We don't know.
Hold on, let me bring up another caller. I'm going to bring you up, Foxy. You can go back on Avatar if you want to. Okay, she's fine. Hey, Foxy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Sharrell?
Good. What's your
I
opinion
think
on
the
this?
parents know where he's at. I think they're hiding him.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely hiding him.
They hiding that boy.
Yeah. And I thought they spotted him in Canada. Like somebody took a picture when he was like in some restaurant, and somebody took a picture of him in Canada.
It's hard getting into Canada.
That's what someone's saying, but I don't believe it.
You
Because
don't
if
believe
they
it?
spotted him on camera, they have the ability to make the plane land and go get him. They have other people that could meet him when he gets off. I just don't believe it.
That fool is in the United States. He in the United States.
He
And
right
they
there
got
in
him
Florida.
hid. Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere
right
in
there in
Florida.
Florida.
Somewhere
Or
in Florida.
Or he's in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah,
could be in
could
Georgia.
be. Could be.
Yeah.
Yep, could be.
Yeah.
It's
If
hard.
I know,
Or the
if I
Bahamas.
see him, if I spot him, they better have a reward. I ain't turning his ass in.
Yeah.
I ain't giving up no free information if you ain't got no thousands of
What is
dollars
wrong
on
with
the
Nina?
line.
What? Nina?
What?
Well, his parents definitely had something to do with
Yeah,
it.
they got
His
something to do
hiding.
with that.
Oh, it definitely has something to do with his hiding.
Are they wealthy?
No.
Wealthy.
Okay.
No.
So they can't get across the border.
So they
It don't.
can't.
It
get a
don't
jet.
matter if it don't matter if they wealthy or not.
Not.
If they're gonna tell lies and save their son, they're gonna do whatever that they can do.
Yeah.
Look how Scott Peterson family did him.
Yeah.
And that,
You know they got a nerve to take to try to retry that case.
Yeah.
What? She's
The Scott
They
Peterson
trying to
case.
retry Scott Peterson's case.
Yes, I saw
They're
that.
trying to say some black man killed Lacey and her baby.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
Okay,
come on,
let
yeah,
us
now.
that's
go with
ridiculous.
Yes,
that.
that's what his sister is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
something wrong with her, the whole family anyway. The whole family is crazy. Anyway, I'm going to read this. Sharrell says, it's very hard to get into Canada, especially with COVID. That's what
Right.
everybody's saying.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
He's in
Yeah, you
Florida.
cannot
He's in
sneak into
Florida.
Canada.
Same as Cuba. Same as Cuba.
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
just had a friend come out of Cuba. It's same as Cuba.
But y'all, where's the rest of the? They showed the mama and the daddy and the sister. You know, I mean, where's the rest of where's his friends? Ain't saying nothing. His other family members he ain't got no friends. They ain't
Well,
trying
I
to
mean,
look
seem
for
like
him.
yeah, seem like he would have some.
So
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's saying it's hard to get into Cuba?
Yeah,
it's hard to get into Cuba.
They're having some kind of civil
They having
war.
a war in Cuba. The people are having a war in Cuba.
Because they're not taking care of the people there.
Right. They having
They
a
never
government.
did though.
They having a government and people war.
'Cause
Yeah,
I've
my
been to
son-in-law
Cuba.
just came out of Cuba.
I've
Listen
been to
to
Cuba
this with the
twice, and I
super
didn't have
chat.
an issue going in and coming out.
Yeah.
Listen what the super chat says. It says John Walsh lost his child to a kidnapping decades ago.
Yeah,
I know about
yeah.
that. Is working with dog. Wow. And I promise you they will find him.
Oh
They
yeah,
will.
John Walsh is like a dog with a bone. He's not
Yeah,
giving
when
it
he-
So
up.
they're teaming
Yeah.
up with dog. Wow.
Yeah. He's on the case. Him and Doug both on the case.
Well, you know, John Walsh don't play.
No,
His
he
son
don't.
was kidnapped and killed when his son was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
He been on it every since. I mean, he don't play. So
Mm-mm.
if he's involved, it's getting ready to be a wrap here in the next 30
But
days.
yeah, I
Listen
think
to
he's in
this.
that park though. I think
But-
he's
but-
somewhere in that park in a cave somewhere.
No, he's
No.
somewhere in somebody's house. He's
Yeah,
somewhere, some damn by the house, watching
He
the
in his
news.
mama's house, y'all. Y'all, okay. I want all y'all to say.
I don't think he at that mama's house,
He
Nick.
ain't
No,
at
I
his
mean,
not that
mama's
No,
house.
mama's
they
house.
watching
He,
it.
too
He
hot.
watching
The
it.
spot
he
is too
probably
hot.
at grandmama's or uncle or auntie,
But why they
Philly's
not
house. Mm-mm.
police going to
No, he's
any of his family? The only person that has talked is that sister, and she did say that when they fight, they always fight like this, but they always come back together to be with each
Exactly.
other. So
Exactly.
okay, this is the one time that they fought, and he didn't. He took it to another level.
Okay, can we talk about the cop that stopped them and said they
yes,
wanted to separate
yes.
for that night? Okay, if he wanted them to separate, why didn't he just take her?
He said he
He
didn't
didn't
have
care.
any evidence to take anybody, to take him, to press charges or take him to jail or stuff like that. So
Because she was trying to say she was the aggressor.
Well, she was. Y'all missing the point. The cops saw her charge at him and scratch his face.
But they had several 911 calls saying that there was a woman being beaten. A man was chasing her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There were
I
several.
keep
It was
hearing
more
that
than
too.
it was more than not one 911 call stating that they saw a man like hitting a girl and chasing her down and stuff. So it was,
Right.
and then when the cops got there, she was saying she was the aggressor.
Well,
That's
she
that
was. They
syndrome
saw it.
again.
Yeah.
They saw it though, but they did see her charge at him and scratch his
Okay,
face.
okay. They seen that part, but they didn't see. Maybe I'm just saying. I mean, because I don't know. Like, I mean, it's all opinions here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
But
I
if
heard
the other
some
things that's
911
been
calls.
said that they seen this guy. I mean, because I've seen reports. They said they seen a guy slapping a girl or doing something to her.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, you get tired of getting slapped. You
Right.
might scratch back. Okay.
Right.
So by the time they get there, if you only seen the last scratch to defend herself, and then she's thinking maybe like, well, you know what? Me and him go through these
Yeah.
fights all the time, right? Because I heard that they
Yeah.
fight a lot. Okay, well, I'm not going. It's not that serious. We were just mad at each other, but I don't want to see him go to jail.
I've seen somebody
I
go
would
to jail
say
for
it.
much less.
Huh?
Correct.
I've seen people
Yeah,
go to jail for much less.
No. I get what you're saying. No. I've seen
And
people
both of them
have.
was on some type of medication too.
Right.
They both had
They was
like,
on drugs.
well, they both had like psychological issues,
Yeah.
and I believe they said
anxiety.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah,
Anxiety.
But
yeah.
They both
but
had anxiety, but they hike like it ain't nobody's business. They
right.
go to
But
all these museums. I don't believe that.
but you know what? I don't understand. Why haven't the police pulled the family, the mother and the
Right.
father phone records?
Well, I'm sure they have.
They
It's
probably
a
have
back.
done that. Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
sure
back.
they
They
have.
doing
And
stuff
I'm
on the
sure
back
they have
end.
evidence that they're not telling us too.
There's
Yeah.
something
But
fishy.
y'all know something? The police failed her because they could have took them. They could have took her away. She was definitely distraught. She was crying.
Yeah.
She was shaking. I mean, they could have just said, "You go and you go." The
Right.
They
police
could at
say
least
that
took
they
her
know
to a
they
hotel.
failed them.
Exactly.
You know what? But with this being said, I'm sure that officer feels bad. Like
They
you
do.
always,
He
because
should.
He should.
You should
That's
feel bad.
right.
They didn't do their
Sharrell,
job,
Sharrell,
Sharrell.
if that was
They
you
didn't do their
scratching Perry's
job.
eyes out, your butt
Yes.
would have been in jail.
If that was
They
you and
didn't do their
Perry,
job.
somebody would have
Yeah,
been in
that
jail.
both
Yeah,
of them
that's
went.
right.
If
Him
that
and
Right.
was
her
you,
would have
Sharrell,
went. They don't
scratching
play
Perry's
with us.
eyes out, your butt would have been in jail for the night.
Joe
yeah,
would have, Sharrell.
yeah.
At least I
Joe
hope.
would. We
I hope
would
she
have
would
tried
have.
to get you out of jail. That's right.
They would have had to pry me off of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 They failed
They
her.
That
But I
failed.
will
They
say
failed
this.
her.
Listen, Perry's brother used to be a cop. He says that you deal with the worst side of life and you become numb after a while. Remember when he was telling us about everything that goes on? So, and sometimes they're caught up in the moment and they don't make the right decision. Their
Right.
job is dangerous though, and they're
Right.
not always going to get it right.
I
Right.
put it like this. Let Perry bop you in the eye and you bop a Perry in the eye and tell me that both of y'all won't go to jail.
For 72 hours, a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Why about y'all throwing this at Perry?
Here, I have one more caller and then I'm
We
going to wrap
love
this
you.
up. Hi, Kim. How are you?
Hi.
You're on
Hello.
mute. Hi.
Hey.
Did you
So
want
I
to give
just
your
wanted
opinion
to
on the
see,
case?
yes, I seen the call. I heard the 911 caller saying Gabby got slapped and that he also hit her. So it
Mhm.
seemed like the police didn't have that information, which was crucial. And Gabby also stated in the video that he did grab her face, and she showed on the video how exactly he grabbed her face. And I saw that bruise. So I'm just, how did they not see that? I saw it on the video off of the police cam. So they obviously
Have
missed
you
that.
ever dealt with these women that you could tell something happened, but they will protect their man?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
definitely covering up for him. I do believe
She was
that.
afraid.
Right.
She definitely was dealing with the narcissist. He was in total control of the video. If you see the video, he asks the police, "Did you talk to Gabby?" So he already advised Gabby, "You better stay quiet." She obviously agreed to it. But at the end of questioning, she did say, "He grabbed me like this," and she referred to her cheek. That's when I saw the bruise on her cheek. I'm thinking if they could have helped her that night. So it's just very, very upsetting and heartbreaking that America's mourning this loss, and we want justice. We just want to stand up and demand justice for Gabby. That's my opinion on the case. I'm glad Dog is on the case because it seems he is doing a really good job. So shout out to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's finding things that the cops didn't find. Why the cops were in the wrong place? They were at the Carlton Reserve, and here Dog is at Fort DeSoto. So
You know what? You know what? The cops are coming out saying something now. You know why they saying something now? Because Dog made them look like a damn fool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
When Dog said he wanted to be a part of it, that's when the cops started wanting to talk. Nah, because
somebody in the chat said that Dog is getting in trouble by the feds for getting involved in the investigation. I hope that's not true. I will look that up as soon as I get off tonight, and I will bring that information tomorrow. I hope it's not true because he helped them out. And even though he made them look stupid, he gave them valuable information that they didn't have. They were in the wrong place. So
you got to think it's power with men. It's so much power with, and I'm not calling no race card, but powerful white men. I'm just saying it's just not treated the same. Look, Breonna Taylor, they still ain't charged them.
You feel like the cops got their egos bruised because Dog was able to do something that
God, yeah.
Yeah, he sure was. He
I
made
do
him look
too.
like a fool.
Yeah.
He made him look like a fool. He came in and had more information than they did.
In a short period of time.
In a short period of time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go around last words. Kim, what are your last words?
Last words are, it's a shame that Dog, had to come forward and find the pinpoint where he's at, but it's also great. It's just so sad this case happened. So prayers to the family and everyone involved, because she just seems like a very nice young, American sweetheart. So it's really sad.
And isn't it funny? He's not even charged with murder yet. They're looking for him for some credit card fraud.
You really can't get them for murder until they get the evidence, right? So I understand that part. Nobody want to be accused of murder until you get to that point. But they just trying to find a reason to search for him, and that's the only evidence they can use just to even try to pursue
Bring him in. Yeah, bring him in. Yeah.
For now, it seems that's what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kim, for calling in. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Cheryl.
Take care.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening. Bye.
You too. Bye. What about you, Nina? What's your last words?
I just pray that whatever happened to her, we know she's deceased, that it just wasn't. Just rest in peace. That's all I can say is just rest in peace. I hope it wasn't too much suffering on her end by the hands of this man, that whatever he did it quick and swift. I hope she didn't suffer no more than she had already suffered by being with him. Just rest in peace, Gabby. My heart goes out to her parents. Them other parents can keep rocking because they know something.
All right. Thank you, Nina. Thank
Thanks,
you for
Nina.
calling in. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Corey, what are your last words?
Okay, I want to say thank you to Silver Fox for everything.
Everything.
And then secondly, I want to say that I don't want to diminish Gabby and her existence, but there have been Native women
Yes,
who were
yes,
found dead in that same spot, and they did not
yes.
once look for them. Two, I think they're hiding him somewhere. His parents know everything. He told them everything on the way home. And I don't know what to say. I just don't know. But I know John Walsh will do everything he can. I have problems with Dog, period. But I know John Walsh is the reasonable person in the duo, and he will help find that boy.
All right. Thank you so much, Corey. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Corey.
you
I want to
calling
say
in.
something real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This man, he cannot escape judgment forever. He'll get it in this life or the next. I'm hoping it's this life because I want to see it happen.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't, go to the other side. It's not my time, but I want to see him get judgment.
Is that it, babe?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Hey,
Thank
thanks,
you,
Brendan.
Brendan.
Bye,
We
Corey
love
and
you.
Brendan.
Bye.
Take
Love
care.
you.
Bye
All right, bye,
bye.
Corey.
Bye. Andrea, last words?
My heart goes out to any female that have suffered from the hands of a mad, cruel person. And that family, I don't care what you say, that family know where he's at. They hiding him, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. So, my heart goes out to anybody who have died or being murdered by a crazy person at the hands of a crazy person. I hope the family get justice from him. I really do.
Yeah. All right, Andrea. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate the
Bye,
call.
Andrea.
Take care.
Bye, Andrea.
This is sad. This is not going to be the last video we do on this. I have a strong feeling they're going to find him. So I just hope it's under 30 days because the family deserves justice. Any last words, Perry Gabor?
No, you know what? I would just say this about, like anybody, whether it's female or male, like in today's society, like you said, we talk about the 15 natives, like the Indians that got killed and stuff in that same area. It's nothing worse than go through life and when something bad happened to you, not receiving justice.
Don't make me cry.
Okay. No. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it's about justice. Whatever color, creed, or whatever that you are, right? Doesn't matter. Justice need to prevail and need to be applied equally.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gabor?
I don't have no last words. I just feel like that boy's parents are hiding him. They know where he at. And
I agree with you with that.
They know he probably out the country.
They know something because when he came back home without his fiance, then they take off 5 days before he showed up missing on a damn vacation. Come on now, let's keep it real.
Didn't even know what to do, right? Didn't even know how to do it, right? You mean to tell me all y'all had to go?
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then it's just too much. Last super chat says, hi, Sharrell, Perry, Andrea, and everyone on the panel and in the chat. I think Brian parents should be arrested for hiding their son and lying. That's not going to happen, but yeah, that would, it might happen. I don't know. We're going to keep our eye on this case and we're not going to take our eye off of it until he's found. And hopefully that'll be soon. I have a feeling. All right, you guys, as I said, as more information comes in, I will keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for your super chats, especially you, Silver Fox. You have been too kind to me, and I appreciate it. I just got another super chat. Whomever blames the victims are ish. I don't think no one blames the victims.
Yeah, right. No. She's saying maybe in the chat somewhere.
Okay.
Saying, if
but
you
thank
are,
you for the super chat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Thank you, Niece G. Also, I will keep you guys updated on this. That's all the information I have for tonight. I'm out of time. I'm sorry, you guys backstage. I will be covering the story, so I will take your calls next video. All right, guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Hey, bye, everybody.